These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that.
A few moves made in the field. Some adjustments to the field.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Absolute jaffa there. The edge flies through the gap though, and there'll be some runs on offer. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. How will he reply?
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
First wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Going with pace now. Plunkett coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nearly gets the edge. Plunkett with a great delivery there. Needs to be on target. Oh, great run out.
They trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Chance to run 2. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the 3rd over. The score is now 3 for 2. And we'll have another 5.
Plunkett from the city end.
Five more balls for this bowler.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That's brilliant. Caressed nicely through the covers.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Misses everything. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Marshall has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. How will the bowler respond? Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. That's a boundary save for sure. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
That's the end.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Plunkett, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. That's their best ball, top shelf.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Gibbs, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizz through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Shot, should be runs here.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point. Benjamin will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
The score is now 3 Clifford. 5 more balls for this bowler.
Benjamin from the city end. Got that away nicely. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Might look to go big again here.
Benjamin over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row? Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive.
End of the 8th over. The score is now 9 for 3.
Ambrose, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the City end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the City end. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
End of the 8th over. The batting team are now 83 for 3. 5 more balls for this bowler.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Ah, fantastic catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary. Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now on a 2 for 4.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Benjamin shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Out. Good catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Benjamin from the city end.
And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Nearly gets the edge. Marshall with a great delivery there. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now 10 for 5.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Edge, but it drops safely. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, that's just outrageous.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
He's got their tail up.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Good contest here at the moment. Four off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now on 15 for 6. The bowler will continue for the next 5 balls. The bowler will continue for the next 5 balls.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. That's a boundary save for sure. Nicely played. Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield. Plunkett has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Cuts that off well in the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Goes in the air and gets good purchase. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Benjamin coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Plunkett, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Worked away. That's a nice single.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Lovely. Driven into the gap. Cover in pursuit, and this pair can get back for 2. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
End of the 16th over. The batting team are now 128 for 7. 5 more balls for this bowler.
Caught, and that's stuck. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. ripped away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now on 138 for 8.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Chance to run 2. Good pick up, big chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Driven through cover, just the one. No, terrible shot.
End of the 18th over. The batting team are now on 145 for 8.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That's one from the textbook. Driven through the covers and they can really enjoy that one. No need for the fielders to chase it.
The bowler looks really confident.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
End of the 19th over. The batting team are now on 1 for 9.
And the right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the City end. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Nice shot. Runs possible. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Gone. Good work catching that one.
End of the 19th over. The batting team are now...
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score.